With an average altitude of 4,000 meters above sea level, the Tibetan Plateau is the world's highest region. Here, the weather conditions are harsh and severe. It is a place only for the strongest, and adaptability plays a big role in survival. This is the native habitat of a most ancient breed of dogs, the Tibetan Mastiffs. The Tibetan Mastiffs project site was established in the year 2004 by Mr. Wong Hao-man. Wong, an explorer and conservationist, had noticed a decrease in the number of pure Tibetan Mastiffs from his expedition trips into the plateau. Alarmed, he started the project to collect the finest of the breed and ensure their procreation here in Deqing County, China.
The historical function of the Mastiff on the nomadic area are gradually eclipsing. You're no longer seeing as many wolves out there, the bandits are not around anymore. So gradually the historical function of guard dogs are not as apparent as in the past. I tend to think that had that been the case, that the Tibetan Plateau area, the nomadic area, if it's still very turbulent, if it's still a lot of predators for their livestock, the Tibetans will be far more careful in not selling their Mastiff or keeping them purebred. The situation has changed a lot.
Tibetan Mastiffs originated from the untouched and well-preserved Tibetan Plateau. As such, studying the species has been challenging. Even to this day, the complete scientific profile of these dogs remains much of a mystery. In such circumstances, one can only set one's own standards when judging the breed.
All our Mastiffs are from nomadic area rather than farming areas. At that time, we fixed it as our own standard that they have to be acquired from over 4,000 meters elevation. And in that, they will be much stronger, they're much better prepared for the bad elements. So I generally think that the further we go, the higher we go, the possibility of them being more ancient and pure is greater.
When Wong is away, he entrusts the care and responsibility of the dogs to the kennel hand, Bai Nu, a local Tibetan who has been working with the dogs since the kennel's inception. Care for the Mastiffs goes down to even their food, which is specially prepared for twice a day by the attentive Bai Nu.
骨头啊、肺啊、玉米面啊、大米，其他没有喂过。刚开始来的时候，那么叫我开柴嘛，然后他们喂狗那些没有嘛，我又开柴又喂狗。我以前没有养过狗。最近来这边练了3年以后才养。
那喜欢这个？
喜欢了吧？
为什么会喜欢长狗？
因为他们好。你看长得好嘛，生又长好，又会听话。
With their uncanny ability to thrive even in the harshest conditions of the plateau, the Tibetan Mastiffs are the world's rarest and most ancient breed of dogs. Fearsome when it comes to guarding their territories, these dogs are best known for their inability to step down, even when faced with a stronger opponent. They alone are the worthy companion of an equally strong-willed tribe, the people of Tibet. Originally a nomadic tribe keeping large herds of livestock, more Tibetans are turning to agricultural means for survival. However, even with their changing livelihood, the Tibetans still depend greatly on the Mastiffs. Legend even has it that the Mastiffs are the mythical guardians sent by the Tibetan god as a most loyal companion to its people.
大部分都是80%-90%的藏民族都是有，每一家都是最起码有1-2条猪。他们觉得是1年365天拴在家里面、院子里面，他觉得是没有什么多大的用处。但我们藏族人来说，是它特别有用处。比如说，在一个院子里面，比如说是我们的大门开着啊，这样的，因为人不在的时候啊，有些别人家的牛啊进来啊。 这些狼不管进来的，或者是小孩、人的，这些都是会来偷东西的，回来这些都是他会看着的。因为是他对家里面的人，比如说是打他，他比如是跑或者是躲，但是自己家里面的小孩，连一个小孩的拿一个棍棍打他的头上，或者是抓他的毛这样拉了、扭了，这样都是他就。 比如说特别疼也他是挨得起，他要坚持下来。比如说是，他也知道是自己人了。我对个外面的人来说是，比如说是他是一个，不用说你打他，你看他的他会叫，比如说有机会的他会要，会是个这样的事情吗？顺村的藏獒是比一般的狗不同，因为它的。 能力有点大，或者是胆子也有点大嘛，应该这么说。因为让他们，比如说是今天我们家里面的人不在的时候，一进来4、5个人吓他，他不怕。我们听人家说，有些藏獒呢，就是顺村像这样的狗是最起码也1-2万块，最便宜的也是。有些狗是我们听着是这个藏獒场那些10几万啊、40、50万这些都听过，但是我们也还没有见过。
With globalization, it's inevitable that the world turns to Tibet and its much untapped resources. The commercial value of the rare and highly exalted Tibetan Mastiffs has been spurred sky high by buyers and collectors from around the globe. This buying out resulted in a decreasing number of purebred Tibetan Mastiffs in Tibet, their place of origin. Crossbreeding with lowland dog breeds has also caused a decline in the quality of the dogs. It will be a trying period for the religious and cultural veins of Tibet. Only time will reveal if conservational efforts have indeed been fruitful for the Tibetan Mastiffs, a most loyal companion to the people of Tibet.